It's Rock Station 95 Rock. It's Nate Wild, joined by a very funny guy that's going to be performing, telling jokes at the Avalon Theater this coming Saturday, 11/11. It's Mark Normand. How is the day going, man? How you doing?
Hey, good to be here. A little pre-nut or post-nut clarity.
Cool, man.
I want to be ready for the phone call.
There you go. You mentioned nursing a little bit of a hangover today. Is that fair?
Yeah, me and the wife really went out last night, and once you're married, you got to drink just to get through it.
Right on. So I love your stuff, man. I love how unfiltered you are and just real. You know what I mean? For those not familiar, just give me a brief synopsis of what one can expect from a Mark Normand show.
Well, it's all zingers, it's all jokes. I got no message. I wasn't molested. There's no sad sack stuff. It's just fun, loving comedy. We'll laugh, we'll think, we'll queef. It's all a good time.
Awesome. Very cool, man. Thank you for that. So you've been on like all the talk shows. You've been on Joe Rogan a few times, but you also accomplished something like everybody strives for, but few actually accomplish, and that is you became actual friends with one of your heroes, Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, pretty wild. That's one that's actually nice for the parents to hear. Because you tell them, hey, I'm doing this. They're like, what does that mean? But if you go, hey, I met Jerry Seinfeld, they go, holy hell.
Right. How did that happen?
Weird story. I've been a fan, obviously, for years. I used to watch him on must-see TV with my parents in New Orleans.
Yeah.
So just a huge fan. And then I did the Tonight Show, and he saw it randomly. And then I bumped into him at a Gotham Comedy Club. And had to go on after him, which was tough.
Whoa.
And he waited, and when I got off stage, he was like, hey, let's go, let's talk. I'm a fan. And I was like, ah! We went in the green room and hung out for an hour.
That's amazing, man. Well, like, that's what this is all for, right? Like, being able to hang out with Jerry Seinfeld.
Exactly, and that's the beauty of comedy, because, like, if Mick Jagger meets some guy in a bar who's a musician, I don't think they're hanging out. But comedy, the lines are a little more blurred. We're all just comics at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. You mentioned your wife, who is also hilarious. She's a comic, May Planner. I could see that going one of two ways. Either it's like comedy bliss every day, or you guys drive each other crazy. Tell me about your dynamic, if you wouldn't mind.
No, it's pretty standard. I mean, the upside is you know all the same people, you know all the jargon, you know the business. So we can, go tit for tat on the comedy stuff, and I don't have to be explaining everything. Oh, well, the half-hour special is when you do half of an hour, and it's on Netflix, and Netflix is the street. You don't have to do all that.
Yeah.
So that part's great, and we can run bits by. I'm like, is this anything? She's like, I don't know if that's gonna hit. Maybe try this. So that's great too. But it does get old too when you're talking comedy all day. You're hanging out with your friends, and then you come home and she wants to talk comedy, and you're like, I'm comedied out. But other than that, I think it's more convenient.
I would say so, man. That sounds like the perfect scenario. We're talking to Mark Normand. He's going to be at the Avalon Theater this coming Saturday. So speaking of, your wife, May Planner, you guys have done stuff together. You've collaborated. I watched this yesterday, I believe. It's the artsy-fartsy comedy sketch called Bright Side. It's on YouTube. It's very Seinfeld-esque.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Tell me about that, and tell the listeners, for those not familiar, if you wouldn't mind.
Well, I don't think it's particularly that funny. My friend had an idea. I told him about a story. Just kind of at lunch, we were talking. I was like, oh, this happened. He goes, that's a sketch. We got to shoot that. And I'm like, I don't know. It's not really anything. And he's like, I swear to God, that's a sketch. So I kind of did it as a friend for him because he really believed in it. And he's like, let me direct it. Let me shoot it. And, he took 3 hours out of a day and knocked it out. And one guy commented when we put it on YouTube, he said, this is the only thing I've seen Mark Normand do that wasn't funny. And I sent that comment directly to my friend, and I said, there you go. All right. Leave me alone.
We did it. So YouTube clips, I have this personal thing where I just watch certain ones over and over and over. It's a lot of like Norm Macdonald and Tom Green, stuff like that.
Sure.
And one of them is Mark Normand, you. It was like Good Morning Cleveland or something. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, that's a classic. That put me on the map.
It was so great. Like, it's a morning show, and you're just on fire. You're just on. And this poor, like, host, this smoking hot chick is just losing it.
Well, when you do these tours, sometimes you don't sell a lot of tickets like this Grand Junction Avalon Theater, but so you got to go promote on the local silly news thing that nobody watches anyway.
Yeah.
And that was my third one that day. I was hungover. It was 8 a.m. They never go well. And I just said, screw it. I'm going to be myself. I'm just going to mess around. And turns out somehow it got put on YouTube, and then it just blew up.
I love it. I love that one. If any listeners haven't seen that one, look it up. It's great. Speaking of stories, you've got a couple podcasts. We Might Be Drunk. That's the one you do with Sam Morrill. And you've also got Tuesday with Stories with Joe List. And both of these, you guys just kind of share stories and stuff, and the stories are pure gold. Could you give me an example of one of those stories while I got you here?
Woo! Boy. Well, there's a million of them, but the latest big one was I got stuck in the middle of the country going from gig to gig with an electric vehicle. And I didn't realize you have to charge those things every 10 seconds when you're on the highway. And I didn't know how to charge it. And then we finally found a charger. We're late for the gig. And then the charger literally charged it 1% every hour or whatever. And I was like, we don't have enough time to get to the gig and charge this thing. So we called a guy we knew who grew up in that town. Turns out his grandmother let us use her car. But we had to go pick it up at the old folks' home. But when we got to the old folks' home, she had all these favors she needed. She's like, can you move my chair? Can you fix my TV? Can you give me a bath? Can you change my diaper? And now we're in the middle of, I think it was Joliet, Illinois.
Okay.
And I'm changing an old lady's diaper. And I'm like, I'm never getting an electric vehicle again.
That's awesome. Oh, man. Thank you for that. It's Mark Norman joining me on the phone. He's going to be at the Avalon Theater this coming Saturday, 11/11. Mark, thank you so much for taking time out of your day today. And, man, I'm really looking forward to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me. And love Colorado. Can't wait to get out there.